May and I are running a B&B called Fox Zulu in the heaving metropolis of Meyerton. One of our lodgers, Bliss, is driving May mad with her demanding behaviour. May believes that Bliss will never improve until she gets a man in her life, which is a bit of a lost cause in Meyerton. So we're having this conversation where I'm trying to persuade May that Bliss is getting sweeter-tempered. May shook her head at me. "Aye, corner, die Bliss. She can't be nice. She will kill herself first." Muffling my snort of mirth, I said, "Oh, it's probably hormonal. Shame, think about it. Her life's empty. She's all alone, getting old." I paused, blinking at the sudden recollection of that surprisingly trim body in sheer shorty PJs. "Okay, maybe not getting old so much," I allowed, "but alone. And running that little stationery shop of hers in this small dorp where she can't even speak a word of Afrikaans. And no family, no man in her life." "Pas op, jy," my May growled. "We're just the same. Getting old alone, no man, but we're not blurry insane all the time." She lowered her head onto two fists, elbows planted on the table unequivocally like border posts. That brought me up short. "Well, anyway, probably hormones," I faltered. "Ha! We don't have them also, but we're not ugly, us. What man is going to want her all the time in a bad temper? Men, they're pieperig. They don't like to have trouble and fighting when they come home." I considered this. "Well, you've got to meet one first, though, before you can drag him home." "What you saying?" "Well, she never meets any men." Silence followed while we studied this problem. "I have the solution," I yelled. "We'll open a dating agency, just for English males over 40. We'll have to truck them in from Joburg, but we'll have her out of the house every evening of the week. We just need to get a photo of her in those shorty pyjamas." May snorted elegantly. "What?" I demanded. "We'd be doing our civic duty here." "Weet jy," she rounded on me in a passion, "if a woman she's over 40 and she's alone, then she's not going to find a man. Never. Even with the dating business. She's too old." Phew, well, that rules us out of the game. "How can you talk such rot? What's wrong with you? Remember RP and Lisbeth all those years ago in Walker's Fruit Farms? Oh, yeah. Name one other woman who got a man when she's 40. Okay, well, let's see. There's... we'll call out some names of women we know. Yeah, Das Mari at the post office. Her husband died 5 years ago. Yeah, but she's nearly 60, I protested. And bit my tongue. Present company excluded from this conversation, okay? Yeah, young, you see what I'm saying, eh? If you're not under 40, you're fucked. Okay, I'll cut her short. What you mean is quite the opposite. Name somebody else. All right, there's Ntombi, said May with heavy emphasis. She didn't just want to get married right away. She wanted first to get the nice job. And how long did that take? Now she has the nice job, big bucks. A house, a car. But now she's too old. She's 42. No one wants her now. Oh, what rot, I burst out. She's very attractive and intelligent. And rich. Yeah, and too old. Use your head, young. Men, they always want the young women. The only man who can think Ntombi is young, he will be 86. The old Nadala, he's no good. The younger ones, they will think she's an old woman already. They're busy with schoolgirls. No, she made the big mistake. She was supposed to marry when she was young. Now it's too late. I gave this some startled thought. There must be a few men, some men of 40 to 50 who haven't married and who are available. May gave me a pitying look. And why is it they haven't married? She raised her eyebrows pointedly at me. Think about our friend Harry, eh? Gay men, they're lekker friends, but you can't marry them, unless you're a big mumpara. I blinked. This picture's getting rather bleak, I complained. Besides, she barreled on, if a man he has 40 years and he never married, yeah, you mustn't go with him. He doesn't know how to stay with one woman only. Okay, now I'm depressed, I grunted. What you're saying is, if you've currently actually got a husband, be careful not to let him die or run away, because you'll never get another. Hell, that's a terrible belief. It's true, Meyerton. If you're a single woman, and you find a nice single man, you must be like that chocha with the long tongue and the two wobbly eyes. Chameleon? Yeah. The minute you see the nice man, you must zap him with your tongue and pull him in. Immediately, immediately. You wait for even 1 minute. The next woman, she will grab him. You mustn't wait to find out his name even, just grab him. I stared at May. Good grief, and I thought I knew you. I ran my hands through my hair, pictures of May in serial predation flashing before my eyes. Well, I guess that rules Bliss out. She believes in conversation. Ja, nee, conversation's a gat. Men don't like to listen, they like to talk. And they like the young women, klaar. She raised a tragic face. Ja, nee, you and me, we're gonna suffer, young. Bliss, she has no chance.